The children have decided on studying different festivals that fall around Christmas. So we decided to start off with Hannukkah, as Nimwe's Hannukkah book came, Hetty's Hannukkah from Twinkle. And I thought it would be the perfect time to show you how I throw a unit study together or project-based learning. And I do tend to try and let the children pick the topics, unless it's a topic they're totally unaware of that I know they'll enjoy. But we're hoping to study a different festival each week, and in that we include various activities, as you can see here. We started off with the documentary.
To a synagogue every Saturday with their parents. The synagogue is a place where Jewish people go to worship. A rabbi leads the service. After the prayers, Solomon and Eliza talk to their rabbi, Rabbi Sidney.
To God, the men sit downstairs, and then all the women will be sitting upstairs. I'm always next to my dad when I'm praying. Sometimes pray with him, sometimes pray by myself. When I'm in my synagogue, I feel close to God, and I feel that my prayers are being listened and answered to. Usually I'm doing the normal prayers that it says, and just really praying for things that I want and things that I want for other people. When I'm praying, I feel very close to God and very spiritual.
My synagogue is full of reminders of the history of the Jewish people.
Up there is the 10 Commandments, and they're the most important 10 things which a Jewish person...
And then moved on to some worksheets together, and my two do actually enjoy worksheets.
Next question is, which section of text explains why a candle is lit on each night of Hanukkah? So, they have different sub-settings, don't they? So which bit explains the story of why the candle's lit? Judah wanted to begin burning the sacred lamp again, but no special oil had been left by the Greek army.
But what?
I always try and include a fun activity such as a game, which you can see here we're actually building.
A good starting point. Each player bets one token. Dreidel is a fun game of chance to play with family and friends during the Jewish holiday of Hanukkah. To play, you need a dreidel, at least 2 or more players, and coins, candy, or any other kind of token for betting. Divide the tokens evenly amongst the players. 10 each is a good starting point. Each player bets one token to begin the game. Then, players take turns spinning the dreidel. Each of the Hebrew letters on the dreidel represent an action for players to take on their spin. If the dreidel lands on none, you do nothing. Landing on hay means you win half of the pot. If there are an odd number of tokens, round up 1. If the dreidel lands on shin, you have to... If the dreidel lands on none, you do nothing. Landing on hay means you win half of the pot. If there are an odd number of tokens, round up 1. If the dreidel lands on shin, you have to add 1 additional token into the pot. Landing on gimel means you win everything. Take all of the tokens in the pot. Whenever the pot is emptied or reduced to 1 token, everyone adds an additional token to the pot. After every player has had 1 spin, everyone adds another token to the pot to commence another round of spinning. A player is out when they have no more tokens to bet, and the game is over when one player has all of the tokens. And that's how to play dreidel. Hanukkah Sameach! Have a happy Hanukkah!
It's 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Count them, make sure you've got 10.
And this is another Twinkle resource that you can see us using here as we play the game.
Okay. Right, do you want to go first?
Yeah.
So give it a spin. Oh, put 1 token in the pot.
Nimue absolutely loved this game.
Take all of them.
Nim's bowl. She's rinsing me. Yeah, take all the tokens again.
I know how to read.
I'm aware, sorry. I'm saying it for the camera, they don't know what you're doing.
I've just said it.
I've got to put another one in.
Take...
Remove that phone there so you can see it slightly. You've got to put one in this time, haha.
Saying haha, I've almost made a
Nothing. Go on.
I can literally make a boat.
Oh, take all the tokens in. Oh, yeah, go on, yeah, sorry.
Oh. I'm going to try and make some
I said place the token in. You pretty much want to be fair.
Yeah. Now you're gone, ambush.
Oh, take them all. There we go. You've got them all.
I'm the winner. You're the loser. I'm the
tucked in, so delicious, said Hetty.
She's quite a confident reader in a way. She does enjoy reading. And we then picked some recipes out of the book and found them online so that we could make them ourselves. I do love cooking in the kitchen with the children. I try to make it as fun as possible. But again, cooking incorporates a lot of core subject learning. Although I wasn't keen on this section of the recipe instructions, there's much better ways to add colour to bread. So I settled on a tie-dye look in the end. And the before baking result wasn't too bad, and it did taste lovely, but I did kind of forget about it at one point. Anthony then made a stew. I can't off the top of my head remember what region this came from now. And I'm quite lucky that my children do enjoy cooking, though I do have to stand there and supervise. And then now, stick an egg in each.
Why do we need an egg?
I don't know, it's just what the recipe calls for. The recipe says stick an egg in like this as well.
In a slow cooker?
Yeah, in the slow cooker.
So it involves a slow cooker?
I really enjoyed this recipe, to be honest. We're gonna start crying in a minute, we'll be stopping.
It's making me nose all watery.
Same here.
So I'm not looking at it. I'm trying to get the fumes of it. You're crying now.
Anthony served these with some latkes, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, sorry if I'm not.
Do you think this is dough enough or? It feels
Fluffy in it. You don't want to overwork the dough, so don't press it too hard.
Shizzle, shizzle.
And then we made these amazing jam donuts, sufganyots, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right either, but they tasted amazing. I highly recommend them.